I really want to congratulate you on getting this far with the course, and I really hope you've enjoyed it and that you found the information useful so far. Okay, so in this video we're just going to talk about all the social stuff that I've mentioned in the PDF, in the manual. So this stuff is basically going to help your site get indexed a little faster in the search engines, so they're going to discover it a bit quicker. So you're going to start making money as soon as possible, and it's going to give your website a little more authority from the, just a few of the backlinks that we're going to gain. It's super simple, and it can be really effective. Oh yeah, and the YouTube stuff. I mean, I mentioned in the manual that the YouTube video can literally bring you a whole ton of traffic as well. If that starts to rank in the search engines, which it sometimes will, that'll bring you just tons of visitors. I've even had the video actually outrank my site a couple of times, so that's really great. Okay, so first of all, where we are is we're over here at pingomatic.com, and this is basically a service that announces to the search. And so you enter your URL and the title of your blog, which will probably be your main keyword, and then it announces to all the search engines that you've made a change or an update to your blog. So it basically announces to the search engines that your site exists, or when you've made a change, and basically just gets it indexed faster, and it gets the search engines to look at your site faster when you've made an update, if that makes sense. Okay, so for this example, what we're going to use is we're just going to use that blog that I set up in video 7, the affiliate marketing one, just this quick thing. Obviously your sniper site will be hopefully a bit more impressive than this one, and all I'm going to do is just copy and paste the URL into the blog homepage, and then the title for the blog was affiliate marketing. Hopefully you're targeting a less competitive keyword with your site, but this is just an example. The RSS I personally don't really bother with. I do fine without it. If you are experienced with RSS, you can use that if you like. So what you're going to do here is you're going to click, so this is what it will look like, and you'll just click check all, and it will check all of these services, and then all you do, really simple, you just click send pings, and it's just sending the pings sent to all of them, and it's that simple. It takes 10 seconds. Okay, so that's the first part. The second part is the YouTube video, and I just want to talk about that quickly as well. So you don't have to, like I said in the guide, just film yourself talking. I suggested that because it is just the easiest thing to do in my eyes. Since you've written so much about the subject on your site, presumably you've found a lot out about the topic in question. So it was my understanding that, I find it very easy just to sit myself in front of the camera and talk for 2 minutes about unscripted. It doesn't have to be amazing. Just share some fairly valuable information or whatever. If you don't want to do that, what a lot of guys do is you don't even have to have yourself talking. You can have a short 40-second video of a PowerPoint presentation to some music or something. It's just really simple stuff. Another thing you could do is download someone else's video, edit it slightly, and then upload it as your own. You do that one at your own risk, but it's the search engines aren't going to be able to tell the difference between one video and another. So, but make sure you get the guy's permission before you do that. But that's another way. That's a really quick way of doing this video. And last but not least, you can always link to someone else's. But I really recommend you make a YouTube video, because like I said, it will potentially get you a lot of traffic to your site. I've had videos, I think the highest one I had was, I think it had over 15,000 views, and a lot of them, will then click your link if they've enjoyed the video to check out your site for a bit more information. Okay, so we're on the YouTube homepage here. I'm signed into one of my accounts. I recommend that you have a different account for every niche that you're in. Obviously, as your sites grow, then you might want to create new accounts, because if you're pretending, to be all these different guys, you have all these different characters going on. It'll look a bit suspicious if you have, they see your videos, and when you watch someone's video, you see it down the right hand side. Videos by this user. It'll be a bit suspicious if you've got how I made this much online, and then you have the next video, how I lost £10, or whatever. So I really recommend making different accounts. This is just one of mine. I'm not sure how many I have. I have quite a few. Make sure you note them down as well. I've had a few situations where I couldn't remember not only the password but the username. But anyway, we won't go into that now. So all you do, again, this is all in the PDF, but all you do is just come over here, you click upload video file. I'm going to click that. No, we don't want to take the survey. You just click upload video, and then you would browse to where the video is. Hit upload, and then you enter all the information like I've shown you in the PDF. And don't forget to steal the tags. That is a really killer tip. You see something ranking really well, just take its tags. That's a massive influence on a video's ranking for a keyword are the tags. So just steal them, add in a couple of your own, but just take the ones it's using, which YouTube obviously sees as relevant, and just put it on your video. It's just really simple. Okay, so you've made your YouTube videos. Hopefully that's been pretty quick to create. Like I said, I literally just record myself talking, unscripted, couple of minutes, not too long, because it's likely that your content's not going to be groundbreaking and you don't want to bore the person, but something, give a little value. So that's probably going to take 5 minutes, another 5 minutes to upload it all. It really is quick once you've done it a couple of times. And at minimum you're talking about, probably bringing in 400 visitors to your site or something. That's maybe, if you just had a 1% conversion rate, you're talking about 4 sales there. So really, so it's quite powerful, YouTube, for traffic, but we'll go into that another time, about YouTube traffic. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is we're going to head over to Google, and we're going to head over to socialmarker.com. I talked about outsourcing it in the manual, which is really what I suggest you do, but no doubt you'll probably do it the manual way the first few times, and that's fair enough. So if we were going to use this, which I don't think we will actually, I think I think we use Google Sniper. Oops, you want to put in HTTP googlesniper.com title. Well, believe it or not, our keyword is actually going to be Google Sniper, but the title would be whatever your keyword is. So if it was, let's say your keyword was carb-free diet, you might have that as your title, but to make it a bit more appealing, you might have 3 killer tips or something like that. It's just off the top of my head. We're going to stick with Google Sniper. Next is the text area. So in the text field, you're just going to go into a short description of your site, something enticing, but something that maybe include an LSI keyword in there if you want. So something really short, not as long as your main website's description. So I might have 0 to 6 fitness. Complete step-by-step blueprint that covers everything you Okay, and then for the tags, I want to just enter a few tags here, so I might have Google Sniper, affiliate marketing, internet marketing. I'm actually going to have Google Sniper as one word as well, because some people will probably type that in. And you know what, maybe myself as well in there. People often search. That's a good tip, by the way. If you're building a site around a product name specifically, you might want to build one. If it's a really popular product about the person, they get potentially a lot of traffic, because people want to know more about the author. They want to get some feedback. Is this guy a scammer, etc., etc. So that's a little tip there. So what I really recommend you do here is you click all. I've got accounts at pretty much all of these sites. I think there's one or two which are kind of a real pain to sign up to, so maybe ignore them. But most of them I have got accounts at. If you are feeling lazy, or you could just do best, which is what I think we'll do here. Or if you wanted to just purely get the backlinks, I'd go with do follow. But I reckon best is the best way to go if you don't want to do all of them. So then you just click submit, and then you're going to go through all of the sites one by one. If you haven't made accounts at them, I mean, it's really going to take quite a while the first time, because you need to make accounts at all the sites. But you need to anyway with any software that you might buy. If you do buy the software, which, like I said, I don't recommend really. So if you outsource it, you won't need to, and they'll all be posted if you outsource it to someone from an established account. Well, make sure you go with someone that has an established account anyway. Okay, so here we go. You just sign in here. So I've got a few accounts, all these different ones. Do we already have this story? No. Continue submitting. You see it's automatically submitted all these details. Story title, Google Sniper, story description. See, when it doesn't do that, all you do is you click here. Yeah, see, I've clicked that, and then you just drag it in like that. User tags, yeah, give them the tags. Then you have to select the category sometimes. And for this one we'll do business and finance. Select a photo. We'll have no photo. Your website will usually have a photo. I currently don't have one. At the time of filming, I don't have one on the Google Sniper homepage. That's why it's not picked anything up. Check out your thing and approve and submit. There you go, it's submitted it. The next is to go to this one. Some of them, Slashdot, that's automatically been submitted, super easy. And then you're just going to go through them all, basically doing that. It's really simple stuff, and it's really going to improve the speed at which your site gets indexed. Okay, I talked in the manual about some other ways of doing this. And forum marketing is a great way to get some extra traffic to your site, as well as get indexed really fast. I mean, the really popular forums, I've had made posts before, and they've been indexed, in 20 minutes literally, and subsequently the sites on there have been indexed as well, in my signature. So you could definitely do that. It's a great way to get traffic to your site. Don't spam the forums that you join. And yeah, so that brings us to the end of video 8. We've just gone over some of the social stuff to get your site indexed a bit faster and gain some authority here. This also brings us to the end of the course, or nearing the end. You've still got a chapter left in the manual. I hope you've really enjoyed Google Sniper. I really hope that it's been useful for you. If you followed my recommendation and you're sort of taking the course in the first time and then building your site as we go along the second time, and this is your second way through, I really hope that your site is going great. I hope it's a success. I know it will be if you followed the system. And yeah, I really hope you make a whole load of money with this. And thanks for listening.